Thank you so much for joining me here in gorgeous St. Lucia. It is an absolutely fantastic day here. Listening with some sweat already, but I'm so excited to bring a yoga practice to you. So grab your mat. You can grab anything that you use to assist you. If you need a pillow, a strap, block, if that's a towel or a can of soup or something, whatever it is. And also remember, the beautiful thing about YouTube is that you can hit the pause, the rewind. So don't feel like you have to go through a whole practice. Pause for a moment, kind of really get yourself to know a posture, a pose. If you're not feeling comfortable in it, then rewind, watch it, then practice it. That's the beautiful thing about being online, is that you can manufacture your video to customize it for what works for you. What you don't want to do is give up and say, I can't do it. So obviously we have limitations and things. There are some places that are going to work and some that aren't. You want to have some compassion for yourself in that. But in areas that you're able to challenge yourself, go ahead, dig a little deeper into that. This is where we grow. We want that metamorphosis of transformation. In this physical essence, this is our vehicle that houses our spirit and our soul that's inside of us. And so in order to really break free from the energies that we hold on to in this physical body, it allows us to go deeper internally into this whole universe we have going on inside of us. And that is truly where we have the control of this body and the internal world that's going on. And so yoga is our catalyst to break free from the encasements of anger, stress, anxiety, guilt, blame, and shame, and let all that BS go so we can ignite into our blissful soul. So may we come together on our mats today, allowing yoga to spark that within us. So I'm ready. If you're ready, let's do this. You got this. So go ahead and look tall into your mat, rise and fall, wiggle those piggies. Let's get zen and fit together here until we blissed out, all right? Smile. You can't be upset when you smile. Like, it just shifts your energy. So just smile, be intentional in that today for your practice. All right, as we just really wake up those feet for our foundation, spread those toes, align those ankles, knees, and hips, have a neutral spine. We're going to engage energy up through those feet, feeling empowered, pulling kneecaps up, engaging at the root block, at that pelvic floor, engaging through the sphincters as we draw at the second lock, at the navel lock, navel back towards the spine, and we get energy up through the sternum. As we open up through the chest, drawing shoulders down, pointing that chin inward and reaching crown upward. In anatomical positioning, placing hands forward, closing our eyes, taking a big inhale through our nose, and a big exhale through our mouth. And just meet yourself right here in this present moment. This moment right here, this is your universe. This is what matters right here and now. So honor where you are. If you're not feeling it, if you're just like, you know what, I'm not feeling it today, like I'm in a grouchy mood, I'm irritable, like you're choosing, right? It's a choice. So I know like stuff happens and life can be hard and it's not always easy, especially in these days and times that we're going through. But I promise, your internal world is where you harness the power. And when we can choose grace and peace within, just having faith and trusting the process, seeing the bright side of things, the world will be brighter. We will attract more goodness into our life, but we have to let go of the things that are not serving us, those things that are holding us back, that are keeping us down, that are keeping us grumpy, and that frumpy mindset. So let's just kind of take this opportunity to be intentional of that, to smile. You fake it till you make it, baby. Like, put that smile on your face, and it's going to shift the energy imprint in your body. Bringing the hands prayer at heart center. The fastest, quickest way to really transfer your energy into a joyous state is gratitude. So I want to encourage you to think of 3 things you're grateful for right here and now. Then I want you to slow your breath. I want you to close your eyes. And again, drawing that attention within. And it's that internal world. As you feel this physical essence here, you're holding in prayer mudra, you're engaging through the body. Feeling that internal world, having that little micro shift. As you feel those releasing, just kind of letting go, and being intentional and saying, you know what, I'm going to choose to be happy. I'm going to choose to spark that joy of my soul. And even if right now you're not feeling authentic in it, it's okay. It's got the intention you're wanting to set, to shift the radio frequency. It's kind of like switching a radio tuner when you're looking for music on the radio. You switch the station. So what really is like resonating with you in that moment? Oh, that song feels really good. But right now we really want to shift from like a sad love song to like a one that causes anger and like irritation to like a more happy, joyful channel, right? That song is going to be internally played in our head, and one that's going to make us feel good. Just feel your energy shifting on that radio band. As you smile, finding that alignment with joy. And with grace and gratitude as our guide, let's go ahead and begin lifting arms all the way up. Exhale, fold. And we're going to round it up one vertebrae at a time. We're going to take a big inhale, lift arms all the way up, hands to heart. Take a big inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Let the blood rush to your head, shake your head, feel that inversion, and then round it up one vertebrae at a time. Tuck the pelvis under, roll it up, shoulder blades are the last to come up, then take a big inhale, lift, hands to heart. Take a big inhale. Exhale, fold, last one. Shake your head, lift your heels this time. Hold it center, roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Take a big inhale, lift, hands to heart center. Take a big inhale, lift, exhale, fold. Squat deep, gaze forward, tabletop your back and step it back to our first downward facing dog. So our fingers are going to be suction cupped. So you're going to press into those fingers. The center portion of your hand is going to pop up and the knife edge of your hand is going to kiss in. All right, so make that a firm foundation. You're starfishing your hands. All right, your arms are long. You're going to externally rotate, point those triceps under. Armpits are going to move inward. And your ears and elbows are going to be side by side. Your spine is long. Bend in your knees and lift the tailbone to the sky. And then slowly begin to pedal your legs. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Pedal those heels. Shake your head. Hold and breathe as you elongate. Hold and breathe. Then bring it out to plank pose. This is our first plank, so press those heels back. Hold and breathe into this space. Make sure you're not lifting your head and swaying in your back. Lifting those hips around into your upper back, gaze over the nose edge of your mat. Then you're going to drop to your right knee, kickstand that leg out, walk your hands around, and reach your hands out. Sit your tailbone back as you lengthen that left leg out. Your crown is down. Then you're going to lift up, take that left hand, knot it through the needle. Gaze is up through your right armpit, then take that right hand to your sacrum and gaze is up over that right shoulder. Lengthening the left leg, dropping that left shoulder down, gaze is up over the right shoulder. You can take that hand and wrap it around your back a little further. You can, clasping that left thigh. Remember to keep that smile on your face. Then go ahead and release, extend that arm out, lift it up. Press in, deepen again, then walk those hands back, lift the torso, gate pose, palms are up, navel in. Reach in those arms and take that right arm, reach up that left leg, that left hand goes down that left leg, and reach up, gaze up through your right armpit. Then cartwheel those arms down. Bring yourself center, pull that knee down, and then you're going to extend the left arm, right leg. Dynamically bold, reaching. Reach, reach, reach. And you're going to take it out to the side. Take this leg out to the side. Hold and breathe. Then take it forward, front and back. Then out to the side. Then forward and back. Then out to the side. Then forward and back. Then out to the side. Then forward and back. To the side. Forward and back. To the side. One more. Out to that side. Reach it out. Hold it. Lengthen it. Then elbow, knee, come in heart center. And reach. Pull it in and reach. Pull it in and reach. Pull it in and reach. Pull it in. Reach it out. Pull it in. Reach it out. For 4. For 3. For 2. Last one. Reach and hold it. Then release it down. Kick, stand those legs back into your plank pose. Shift your weight downward facing dog. Then bring it right back out to plank. Drop to your left knee. Kickstand that leg out. Lock your hands around. Your right foot and knee line up. That right foot, left knee line up. Reach those arms out. Sit deep, crown goes down. Tailbone's high. Then you're going to take that right arm and knot it through the needle. Gaze up through your armpit. Reach in that arm, gaze is up. Then take that left arm and wrap it around your back as if you're placing it in your back pocket. And then if you want to take that arm, wrap it around your thigh, you can. Wrap it around, hold, and breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Then go ahead and release it, lengthen that arm, lift it up, reach it back out, press that tailbone back. Then go ahead and walk it center and lift it up. Reach in those arms. Expand through that heart center, and then take that right hand down that right leg and reach this arm up and over, gaze is up. Breathe in, breathe out. Then cartwheel it down, bring it center, then take your right hand, left leg, and reach it out dynamically. Reaching, extending, and then take it out to the side. Lengthen. Then forward and back. Then to the side. Then forward and back. Then to the side. Then forward and back. Hold it. Then pull it in, knee, heart center, and reach it out. Pull it in and extend. Pull it in and extend. Pull it in and extend for 4, 3, 2, last one. Reach it, hold it, lengthen it, then drop it down, curl those toes. Shoulders and wrists are in alignment. Curl those toes under, lift the tailbone high. Walk your hands back, fingertips to the mat. Sit deep into your chair, little pulses. Little pulses, little pulses. Lift your chest, hands prayer. Sit deep in that chair. Hands are prayer. And again, in this, what we don't want to do is shift our knees forward. So we're not rocking forward, we're sitting our bottom back. Almost as if you're lifting those toes to really accentuate that backward motion. This is where we're activating here into our glutes and our hamstrings and our quads. Engaging our powerhouse, our hips, our back, our core, and our glutes for stabilization. And 4, and 3, and 2, sit deep, hold. And then reach your hands prayer. Shoulder blades down, tucking that pelvis under. This is our chair posture that we're going to sit and hold in a meditative stance. Closing our eyes and breathing in and breathing out. Just feel that vibration within us. Feel that current of energy. Those feel-good endorphins, feel them doping in and releasing through the body. The GABAs, serotonins, the oxytocins, the dopamines. All those endorphins that are just feeling good in the body, they bring love, they bring healing and restoration. Slowing the breath, feeling that connectivity. And then bring hands to heart. Sit a little deeper, take a big inhale, lift, exhale, fold. Lift up halfway, lengthen, lift through that tailbone, lengthen your spine, exhale, fold. Take your hands, and they're going to be ekapada hastasana, so hands are going to become under your feet. The toes are going to your ankle, to your wrist. Lift up toes to your wrist, wiggle those piggies, squat into your thighs. Pull your chest further forward. Pull that chest further forward, lift in your tailbone, and lean forward into those toes as they press into the balls, palms of your feet. You can kind of massage them. And then go ahead and just let your arms bend in the elbows and bring your forehead to your knees. If you can begin to start to straighten those legs. If you need to keep them bent, keep them bent. And then slowly release the hands. Round it up, monkey pose, lift up halfway, exhale, fold. Then walk it out, plank pose. Shoulders and wrists line up. Shift your weight forward. If you need your knees to modify, modify on your knees. We want to make sure we're here in our plank where we belong. What we're not doing is slouching. We're not taking our gaze forward and rounding in our back. You're lifting in those hips. Rounding out that upper portion of your back as you grip with your fingers. Those fingers are like little starfish. Shift your weight forward. Crown goes over the nose edge of your mat as your neck aligns with your spine. Feeling that activation. And then rotate those elbows towards the side of your body. So your elbows are hugging the sides, Shoulders and elbows line up. If you are on those knees, What we don't want is our tummy and chest to hit the floor and flip upward facing dog. Flatten your feet. You can stay on your knees or pop off your knees and come all the way down. You're going to reach yourself out. Lift your torso up. You're going to reach opposite arm, opposite leg, lift, then lift, then lift, then lift, then lift, then lift, then lift. You got 4, you got 3, you got 2, last one. Then reach those arms behind you and lift. Lift those arms higher, then lift the thighs and reach and hold. Reach and hold. Bring them forward. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Lift, 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 lift. Last one. Then reach it back. Lift it up and reach those arms higher. Squeeze them in deep. Then lift your thighs. Find a deeper bend. Breathe in, breathe out. Then bring them together. Arms in front. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Lift, lift, lift a little higher than you did. And we have one more each side. And then you're going to reach it back. Lift, round the shoulder blades, reach those hands back, lifting your thighs. Reach, reach, reach. Hold and breathe, hold and breathe. Then release it down, press upward, facing dog. Shoulders and wrists line up. Round into your spine. Deepen in. Smile, don't forget that smile. Don't let anything steal your joy. And then if you choose, you can add a push-up or you can press straight back to child's pose. Add that push-up if you choose. Downward, facing dog. Pedal your heels. Shake your head. Lift your heels, gaze between your hands, squat into your thighs in little pulses. This is our first attempt to the top of our mat. Sit deep, and then take little baby steps. Take one big step, or take a squat and a hop to the top. Big inhale, lift, find your chair. Big inhale, lift, and just flow in and out of your chair. And lift. Have a seat, lift, have a seat, lift, have a seat, lift, have a seat, lift, have a seat, and lift. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and your last one, lift up nice and tall, then have a seat, hands prayer, and rotate, revolve. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. So keep your knees together, feet are together. Take your hand to your sacrum and rotate through the torso. Drop your bottom down to bring that opposite elbow over, hands prayer. Rotate, shoulder stack, gaze is up. Take a breath in and a breath out. Drop your bottom deeper. Feel that internal rotation as you bring out the internal organs. Be diligent in your breath to push out the impurities. Then go ahead and lift up nice and tall. Reach up to the heavens. And then exhale, hands to heart. Squat deep in the other side. Knees are even. Hand comes around, exhale over. Keep your hands to your sacrum until you find your center, but make sure you don't find sass in your hips. And deepen down. Hands prayer, shoulder stack, gaze up. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, feeling that deep cleansing internally happening in that rotation. Then take a big inhale, lift arms all the way up. Exhale, fold. Squat deep, gaze forward. Step it back, downward, facing dog. Bring it out to plank and chaturanga, upward, facing dog. Add that push up, downward, facing dog. Lift your heels, gaze between your hands, squat into your thighs. Take those micro little steps, one big step or one big hop to the top. Big inhale, lift, find your chair. Lift, find your fold. Squat deep, gaze forward. Step back, downward dog. Bring it out to plank and chaturanga, upward, facing dog. Push up, downward, facing dog. Lift your heels, gaze between your hands, squat into your thighs, take a big step or hop to the top. Big inhale, lift, find your chair. Lift, find your fold. Squat deep, gaze forward, step it back, downward dog. Bring it out to plank and chaturanga, upward, facing dog. Push up, downward dog. Lift your heels, gaze between your hands, squat into your thighs, take a big step or hop. Big inhale, lift, find your chair. Lift, find your fold. Squat deep, gaze forward, step it back. Bring it out to plank, chaturanga, up dog. Push up, down dog. Take the right leg, kick it up. Stack your hip. Put that foot dangle behind you. Make big circles with your knee. If you need your left knee, come kneeling and make those circles. And then reverse it. Let's back it open, hold it. Then bring it through on yinyasa. Drop to your back knee. Press your hips forward. Knee and ankle in alignment. Press it in. Gaze is forward. Elongate. Then reach your arm up. Press it in. Hold and breathe. Then rotate, revolve. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Gaze goes over your back shoulder on that right side. Again, that internal, as you're rotating, internally, you're squeezing those internal organs. Be diligent with that breath. Doing that purification. Then release it, hands come down. Walk your leg back, sit deep, forehead towards your knee. Lift those toes. Then lunge it forward, pop up on that back heel, warrior one, and lift it up. Lunge nice and deep in your warrior one on your right leg. So 12 o'clock with this big toe, knee and ankle in alignment. Back toes about 11:30. Back leg is straight. Rotate the torso and hips forward. Reach it in, shoulders down. Breathe in, breathe out. Then step it up, bird pose. Pull your chest forward, bend in your back knee. Pull that chest. Lift that back leg a little higher. Tuck that knee under. Gaze is forward. Squat into that standing leg. Then kickstand that leg out. Drop it down. Pivot around, press and lunge to the back. Left leg is now your front leg. Get nice and deep. You need your back, behind knee, find it. Your left leg is forward, right hand comes in front, left hand comes in back. Drop that hand down and reach that right arm up. Gaze over that back left shoulder. Get a little deeper. Breathe in and breathe out. You need that knee on the right side, find it please. Honor where you are. Then we're going to revolve, balancing half moon. So you're going to leap it out, 3 fingers on your right hand. So lift it up, bring that back leg up. Revolve, shoulder stack, hip stack. Gaze is up. Then release it, center. Fingers down, forehead down. Keep that leg high to a standing split. Walk those fingers back. You want to place your hands to an ankle. You can place your hands to your ankles. You can do one hand, you can do both hands. You don't have to do any hands. Kick that leg up. Then I want you to step it back. Take that left leg high. Pull it high to the side, then pull it in plank pose. You're going to pull it in to your heart center. Then you're going to take it out wide to your elbow. Then pull it in center. Then crisscross other elbow. Center, press it back. Pull it center. Take it out wide. Pull it center. Crisscross. Pull it center. Press it back. Center. Wide. Center. Crisscross. Center. Holding in plank the entire time. Lift. Center. Lift. Center. Press. And out wide. And press. Take it wide. Center. Out to the side. Press it back. Take it out to the side. Center. Opposite. Center. Press it back. Take it out behind center. Crisscross the center. Press it back. And then chaturanga. Up dog. Push up. Down dog. Good job. Take your right leg, kick it up. Stack your hip. Open it up. Bring it through for warrior two. And open up. Cartwheel those arms. Center in your hips. Reach those arms out, deep and down. Press in and hold it. This back, left foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat. Right toes are forward. Reaching those arms deep and in. Side angle, step form, can rest on your thigh. Hand comes down the inside. Shoulders are stacked. Gaze is up. You want to take your hand, place it in your back pocket. You can. The shoulders are stacked. You want to take your other hand, hug this torso, hug it. And if you want to come underneath to bind, when you're in that bound position, your hands clasp. But what you don't want to do is pull your chest forward and fall over. So you're not hinging down like this and falling. Everything's stacked up in alignment. Shoulders are stacked, gaze is up. So you hug the tummy and wrap your hand back as if it's in the back pocket. You keep your hand down on the mat and you keep it onto your thigh. You can press into that sacral and open up that shoulder. And then wherever you are, release it. Walk to a center straddle. Gaze between your legs and then skandasana side to side. And then come to archer, turn the right toe to the corner of your mat, lift your left and lift the torso and find your bow and arrow arms. Thumbs on the inside because we are whole and amazing just as we are in our own authentic truth. Sit a little deeper in that back right leg. Hold and breathe, feeling empowered. And our joy. Smile. Yee-hoo, woohoo. And then pivot to the top, warrior one. Check in, make sure everything's in alignment. As the ankles line up, press in. And then I'm going to leap it forward. Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3 with chest expansion. So find those wings, then place those palms together. You need to keep your back toe down, keep it down. Lift those arms up, elongate. Then release it, pull that knee up, hands prayer. Find your balance. Extend that leg out, hold it. Take both hands on your knee, walk it out to your ankle if you can, to the balls of your feet. Pull your chest forward and collapse it down. One-legged seated staff, but we're not seated, right? One-legged standing, balancing staff. Hold. So either holding under your knee, holding elongating, pulling that chest forward, without your calf, your ankle, or your foot. And then slowly release it. And dance it out. Dance it out, dance it out. Feel the joy, feel the joy. Say nothing can steal my joy. Right here. All going on in the internal world, right? Tuning into that radio band of happy living. Joyous vibes. And being authentic in that. Hands to heart. Take a big inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Squat deep, gaze forward, step it back down, dog. Bring it out to plank. Chaturanga, upward, facing dog. Push up, down dog. Left leg kick, stack your hip. Make big circles with your knee. And another direction. Lift it up higher, hold it. Then bring it through on yinyasa, draw to that back knee. Press your hips forward. Push those fingers, elongate, deepen. Then reach those arms up high to the sky. Reach them up. Shoulders down. Use that breath and revolve around. Press as you breathe in, breathe out. Keep your gaze up over your left shoulder. How are you?
Better than you.
Good. Grab a mat. Come join me.
Oh man, I wish I could. I'm so
Right,
busy.
you're working. Come on. Get into posture with me, right here. Hustle, hustle.
Yeah, I just have a joke still.
Right, every dog, right? You gotta move the body, get those endorphins flowing. It feels good, right?
Yeah.
You know what you're doing. You got it going on. I love it. Good
I'll
job.
see you later.
Thank you. Have a good day. I'll see you later. Straighten that leg. Walk those fingers out. Sit back, deep forehead towards your knees. Reach it out, sit deep in. See, he knows what it's all about. He's been hanging with me all week. These people here are amazing. So sweet, so happy. Reach it out, forehead down. Then I'm gonna have you lunge it, Pivot yourself around. Oh, sorry, come up, warrior one first before we do that. Warrior one right here. Front toes forward, knee and ankle in alignment. Back, heels down, about 130 on that toe. Center your hips. Reach those arms high and lunge nice and deep in that warrior one. Breathe in and breathe out. Then pivot yourself around to crescent lunge. High on those back toes. If you need your back left knee, you find it, come kneeling. That front right knee and ankle are in alignment. Then your left hand comes in front of that right leg. Right hand comes back, drop, kisses that hamstring. Reach that left arm up, gazes over your right shoulder. And then we're going to leap it out to balancing half, revolve half moon. So your toes stay forward, 2 or 3 fingers is all you need. You're going to leap it out, lift that left leg, stack your shoulders, gazes up. Light on those fingers, a standing leg balancing and holding you. Then bring that hand down, walk your hands back, kick that leg higher for a standing split. Forehead towards your knee. Now if you can take your hand to your ankle, take your hand to an ankle, forehead towards the knee. Take both hands to your ankle if you can. Gaze at your toes. You take your gaze through your knee if you're going up a little higher. Just find that place that's working for you. You're teeter-tottering back and forth. It's okay, you're working on balance. And then place your hands down, step it back, take that right leg, kick it up, then bring it into plank, pull that knee in. Find your left knee if you need to modify. Take that knee out wide to the side, then crisscross it, pull it center, then kick it back. Pull it in center, take it out wide, then crisscross, bring it center. Kick it back, pull it center, out wide, crisscross, pull it center, kick it back, pull it in, out wide, crisscross, pull it center. One more, pull it in, you're fully extended, we're on that knee. Kick it back, hold it, then chaturanga, upward, facing dog. Push up, downward, facing dog. Take your left leg, kick it up, stack your hip with that knee high. Bring that leg through and come to a straddle. Gaze through your legs, then move side to side. Then hold it, you're going to take your left toes, turn it to the side, lunge into that left side, lift your right toes, lift your torso, and find your archer. So when you're in your archer, toes are lifted on the right toe, back toes turn out towards the corner of your mat as you lunge into that thigh. Thumbs on the inside, find that archer pose, you're pulling like a bow and arrow. This is you owning your badassery. You're empowered right here to be in your joy. See, nothing can take my joy away. This is me and my truth. I'm living blissfully soulful. Smile. Sit deep. Hang on a second. I need you to come back to the back. My bad, I forgot to bring you into side angle. So warrior two right here. Find that warrior two. I went right to that straddle. So hang in there. Warrior two on your left leg. Get deep into it. Reaching in those arms. Sit deep. Then find your forearm down. Shoulders are stacked. Then reach your hand down. All the way down as your shoulders are stacked. And then place your hand in your back pocket. Line your hand up underneath and clasp those fingers if you can. You get deep. Reach for the wrist. Shoulders are stacked. Gazes up. You want that knee and ankle to stay in alignment. You can keep that thigh, you can keep your hand resting just around your back at your sacrum, pressing in, stacking the shoulders. And then release it down, walk it around to that straddle. We've already moved through here. So come right back to that archer. Get deep in it, lift it up, hold it. As I fall over. See, I fall over, I mess up, and it's okay. You just gotta laugh at yourself. Warrior one. Ooh, the sun is heating up my mat like hot lava. Woo! And then we're gonna leave it out. Well, first check in. Make sure you're where you are. I know my feet are on fire. So knee and ankle alignment, 12 o'clock and 1:30. Right back here where we were in the beginning. We're gonna lunge it, leap it, bring it out. Hold and breathe. Lift those wings a little higher. Fear Bandrasana 3. If you want to find chest expansion, you can. Lifting those palms. Or just keep those airplane wings and go ahead and lift that knee. Lift it up and hands underneath your knee. Then extend that leg, walk it out. Hands at the ball of your feet and extend that leg out. Hold and breathe in it. So again, remember, if you're under your knee, your spine is long. What we don't want to do is collapse. So that we're standing here and hinging forward. Hinging, without collapsing, pulling that chest forward. Then slowly release it, drop it down. And on this side, we got to come to our bird pose because I forgot it. So you're just going to come, you're going to find those wings. You're going to squat deep in that left leg. Pull your chest forward. So I'm human. I may be teaching you a class, but I am human and I mess up. That's the beauty of life. We're not perfect. I'm authentic in it. I'm going to own it. I'm going to fix it if I can and make it all better. And then release it. And dance it out. Dance it out. Dance it out. Come on. Dance it. All right. All right. Stand tall. Hands to heart. You did amazing. Yay you. We did it together. Yay us. Take a big inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Squat deep, have a seat. Find your boat pose and lift your legs. So if you're here and you need assistance with your hands behind you, place your hands behind you. You can straighten those legs, straighten those legs. What you don't want to do is round yourself and tuck it under. Sit tall. So either here with hands, or hands out, or hands up. 4, 3, 2, and release hands down and give yourself a hug. Round into your back, hug it, then extend your left leg. Bring this right knee and wrap your hand around. Gaze behind you. Then release it. Take your left hand behind you and you're going to lift yourself up. This right knee and ankle are in alignment. Lift up and then lift your right heel as you lift yourself up. Now if you find that too much of a challenge, you can bring both feet down and lift your bottom up. 1, 3 legs, right? You get 1, 2, and 3. Here we're trying 2-legged and 2-legged. And then bring it down and touch your toes. Pull your knee right next to your shoulder. Then I want you to take this leg and lift it up. So if you can't grab it and lift it, I want you to take your hand under your knee and lift it. And then walk your hand down into the best you can. If you have to have a bend in your knee, that's okay. Just pull it in. Lengthen that leg and hold it. Then what you're going to do is take that bottom leg and lengthen it out, all right? Opposite hand's going to come here. Other hand's going to come back. So it's your left hand, right hand. Left leg, right hand, left leg is back. So you can keep your heel on the mat, or you can rock it back into that boat and hold it. And then release it and bring this foot right here. Hug it. Rotate around, revolve, gaze over your shoulder. And then bring it back and walk your hands down. Touch your toes. Shoulder and knee are in alignment. Hug your shoulder with that knee. Reach it down. If you can't get all the way down, it's okay. So our foot is right here. We're going to take the right leg, right hand, comes back, those toes go back. Your knee and your ankle are going to line up. This right leg's going to stay straight. If you need assistance, bend in that foot. Then you're going to lift it up and reach up and over. Reach, 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 lift, lift, lift. Lift that left heel. Lift, hold, and breathe. Then drop it down. Then you're going to walk it down. And you're going to lift that leg. So you're grabbing under your knee, at your ankles, at your calves, lift that leg up. Then take your hands under your ankle. You're going to lengthen the left leg. Left hand's going to hold that foot. Right arm's going to open up, and you're going to lean back and balance. Lift that bottom leg if you choose. Hold and breathe. Really reach it out. Hold and breathe. Lengthen. Breathe through it. And then release it. Bring both legs down and forward fold. Pull your chest forward and collapse it down. Breathe in, breathe out. And lift it up. And crisscross into your applesauce. Your lotus pose. Crisscross applesauce. This is the kids. I know. I love it. All right. Sit tall in your lotus. You can come half lotus. You can come full lotus. Whatever is working for you. But what you don't want to do is hurt yourself. So press that knee down. Sit nice and tall. Drawing navel and keeping those bondages active. Placing our hands downward onto our knees. This mudra for drawing and concentrating within. So being intentional internally. This is our internal universe that we control. How are you feeling? Check in. Smile. Feel those endorphins flowing, feeling good and restored and renewed, feeling invigorated and empowered in your joy. If not, it's okay. Be honest with yourself. It takes a daily practice, consistency, and shifting and rewiring, making new neurological pathways. As we break free from what no longer serves us, just letting go. Just bring our hands up and just shake those hands out. Feel that release of anything residual. Bring your hands to heart. Then we're going to reach our arms up. We're going to do quick rapid breaths as we pull our elbows to our side. It's a reach and a pull, a reach and a pull. It's a nostril breathing. So that belly pumping, chest going east to west. Belly is expanding in and out, chest goes east to west. Breathing into the lobes of your lungs. Forceful exhales. Being intentional, you pull in those feel-good endorphins. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to heart. And again, being intentional on 3 things we're grateful for. Something different than the beginning of class. And now placing palms upwards to receive. Receive the bounty, the blessings that are bestowed. At any moment, you're open to receive. With an attitude of gratitude, our perception is everything. Being in a positive state, on that frequency of attracting more goodness, seeing the bright side of everything in our life. Knowing that we are loved and supported in this journey. Go ahead and bring your hands up prayer. Take a big inhale, lift. Exhale. Big inhale. Exhale. And big inhale. Exhale. Namaste. Go ahead. An amazing day. Mwah. Live blissfully soulful.